Midoriya, we get it. You want to save everyone. We know you come from a good place, but listen, you can't reveal all your cards right away because look what happened to Ned Stark.
And then, I learn a shocking truth from All Might. It's all just too much. Next time, fighting fate. That can't be right.
What is going on, guys? My name is DJ Miles, and I'm here to review the latest episode of My Hero Academia. This is episode 67, Fighting Fate, or season 4, episode 4. No matter how you spin it, we're still here. Don't know why we were on a hiatus last week, but glad to know that we are back. And before we begin with this episode review, if you guys can go ahead and do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to my channel for more anime content down the road. The beginning of the episode kick off with Deku and Muriel talking about them just kind of patrolling the streets. They're revealing each other's superhero name, which is pretty fun. Of course, Muriel is like Deku. I don't get it. But now we know Muriel's name is Lemillion, if I'm saying that correctly, because he wants to save up to 1 million people, maybe more. So I like that. His outfit is very cool. Quickly, that all fades away because it becomes a really tense and serious moment when Chisaki's daughter is revealed to us. Her name is Eri. And she's trembling and she doesn't want to let go of Deku. And Deku, again, we know you're coming from a good place, but you just heard Sir Nighteye after he just gave you one of the most hardest exams that you have faced up in this point in the anime. Don't do anything stupid. Don't reveal your cards. I know you want to save everyone. And I do like that internal monologue he has with himself, where he knows when you put on the superhero outfit, that's when you become the superhero, and you got to do the right thing every time, no matter what. But the true villains, they lie in the shadow. So if you reveal any of your cards right away, it's going to be even more difficult for us to find them. And not only that, what they're planning and what they're scheming. And I know you want to save this one girl who's trembling, but now it's that hard question, right? Is the sacrifice of one girl or one person getting tortured enough for you to still lay low, or do you still want to do something despite the outcome of it, right? Muriel covered his face because I'm like, Deku, why is Deku making amateur mistakes? After all of this, after everything we've seen him do up until this point, I was a bit perplexed that Deku was just kind of thrown off guard and couldn't at least cover his own face, because now Chisaki knows who it is, and he was also asking Muriel and Deku, where are you guys coming from? What agency are you coming from? So kudos to Muriel protecting himself and Deku in this situation. You know, Chisaki's Yakuza group has been committing a crime, but they took down the villains, and then the money was burned away, so there's no evidence. And although there was no crime committed to the police force, they kind of consider it, well, let's not worry about it. We know everything is very suspicious. Now, again, we haven't seen much of Sir Night-Eye's ability, but if All Might's former sidekick is already asking the request and help for other agencies, you know that this Chisaki and his Yakuza group are more formidable than Sir Night-Eye has really thought, and he needs all the help that he can get. So I really like that. So that was pretty much the first half of the episode. And then, of course, as the title says, Fighting Fate, we end up finding out Deku can't concentrate in class because now he approaches All Might and wants to know what happened between you and Sir Night-Eye, and not only that, why didn't you tell me the truth? So now we get the exposition mic drop here, and I'm glad I predicted it. Let's go ahead and start with All Might and Sir Night-Eye's argument. Why did they have an argument? Why did they have a falling out? Well, because after that injury All Might suffered, All Might was slowly starting to die. Yeah, who is going to be the next symbol of peace? Obviously, All Might wasn't okay with him just kind of laying on the sidelines and people being scared when he was trying to find his true successor. So, and I'm glad that All Might really believed and held out as long as he did and didn't listen to Sir Night-Eye. So, which makes their argument a little fair on both sides. You know, you can kind of see where both are coming from. And Sir Night-Eye predicted with his foresight abilities, All Might will be dying in the next 6 or 7 years. This is pretty cool, right? I mean, how many times have we seen these stories of people fighting fate and trying to control fate, and you can't change the outcome, yet All Might on that same day in that argument met Deku, and because Deku looks up to All Might so much, he of course couldn't tell him right away that, yeah, I'm gonna die in about 6 or 7 years, which is either now, when we fast forward to today, it's either gonna be this year or next year. I do like the conversation when, you know, they both gave each other the fist bump and they're like, cool, yeah, we're gonna change the world together. But Deku, being as smart as he is, Yeah, All Might, but you still gotta talk to him, right? I mean, maybe we already changed the course of things. Come on, but let's not change how this comic book superhero story is gonna end. We'll figure out on our own if everything we've done up until this point has already changed the course of fate. So we will see how that plays out in this upcoming episode. And of course, the episode wraps up with Chisaki and Tomura meeting up. Okay, I think Chisaki maybe is the real deal, but he has his own set of expectations that he demands from Chisaki. So we will see how that plays out. Regardless, that was the episode, guys. Let me know what you thought about this episode. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Once again, like this video and subscribe to my channel for more anime content down the road. My name is DJ Miles, and as I always say, to be continued, take care.